It was a great Saturday for basketball. The Sixes Lady Stars riding a 6-game winning streak as they host the Clayton Cougars. On the opening tip-off, McKenzie bats it to Grace Ann. 4 seconds into the ball game, Sixes on top, 2-0. Watch Peyton with the defensive hustle right here. This would be a big play because McKenzie's going to bring the ball up court. She sees Sophie under the basket, who makes a great move outside. She's wide open. McKenzie spots her. The shot doesn't fall. Grace Ann captures the rebound. She makes a move toward the baseline. Her jump shot is good. Sixes now on top, 4-0. Great defense by Lila L. She forces her opponent into the corner. Looks like Lila tips the pass. It falls into the arms of Grace Ann. She's going to take it the distance. She draws the foul. Sixes would score only 4 points in the first quarter, but that's okay when you have a defense like the Lady Stars. Lila L with more solid D. Sophie anticipates the pass inside, picks up the pick. Sixes would hold Clayton to only 2 points in the first quarter. Here, Peyton taking one for the team. Her aggressive defense. After 1 quarter of play, Sixes up 4-2. Early second quarter, Grace Ann drives. She draws the foul. She connects on 1 of 2 free throws. Sixes up by 3. Sixes doing a great job of moving the ball. Grace Ann spots Lila wide open. Her shot just barely misses. McKenzie snags the rebound, kicks it out to Lila. That shot won't fall, but Sixes doing a great job of finding the players who are wide open. A rare technical foul called against the Clayton fans. McKenzie sinks 1 of 2, 6-2, now our score. Under a minute left in the first half, McKenzie moving and grooving. Sophie ends up with the basketball. She hits the short jumper. Clayton wouldn't back down though. 8-6, our score at halftime. Early in the second half, Clayton would tie the score, but Sixes, they won't falter. Here's some hard-nosed defense, ends a Clayton possession. McKenzie ends up with the ball. She moves quickly down the right side before she gets fouled. McKenzie finds her place at the free throw line, hoping to break the deadlock. She connects on both of her free throws, and Sixes reclaims the lead. 10-8 is now our score. Midway through the third quarter, Clayton once again tying the score, but here the Sixes defense gets a stop. McKenzie picks off the Clayton pass. She heads towards the right before cutting back inside. She hits the jumper. Sixes now back in front, 12-10. Late in the third quarter, Clayton would once again tie the score. Every defensive stop is huge for the Stars. The Clayton shot falls short. Lila S. tips the ball into the arms of Grace Ann. She takes it coast to coast. She is fouled, but she isn't able to connect on any of the free throws, so we are still deadlocked at 12. Under a minute left to go in the third quarter. We're all tied up at 12. Grace Ann with the bounce pass to McKenna. The jumper just doesn't fall, but Sophie grabs the rebound. She puts it up and in. Sixes now up 14-12. 10 seconds later, Clayton with the ball. Grace Ann anticipates the pass. She pounces. Her layup falls. Sixes now on top, 16-12. That would be our score at the end of the third quarter. As I mentioned every single game, the Sixes defense always rock solid. Sixes only giving up 11 points a game. So right now, let's shine our Sixes spotlight on the hustle and hard work of the Sixes D.
You're unbelievable. You're unbelievable.
The opening possession of the fourth quarter, Sixes clinging to a 4-point lead. Grace Ann heads towards the paint, but Lila S. does a great job of getting open on the left side. Grace Ann with the bounce pass. Lila, man, what a shot. Six is now on top, 18-12. Moments later, Grace Ann with the basketball. Her shot is off target, but she makes a great play to keep the ball in bounds. Mackenzie picks up the loose ball. Her baseline jumper won't fall, but Sophie doing what Sophie does so well, grabbing the offensive rebound and the putback. Six is up 20-16. Good D by Sixes leads to another turnover. Peyton in her opponent's face. Man, Grace Ann ends up with the ball. She takes it the distance. Sixes again up by 6, 22-16. Sophie draws the foul. She takes her spot at the free throw line. She hits 1 of 2. Sixes up 23-16. Mere seconds later, Grace Ann picks up the steal and the score. Sixes again up by 7. Grace Ann is going to round out the scoring. She hits 1 of 2 free throws. Sixes up by 8. On the inbounds pass, watch McKenna on the right side of your screen. She does an awesome job of getting open, creating some space. The shot here doesn't quite fall, but that's smart basketball by McKenna and great coaching. The Sixes Lady Stars pick up their 7th win in a row. This was a tough game. Clayton a good team. The final score, 26-18. Sixes with a big game next Friday against RM Moore. At stake, first place in the division.